Okay, welcome to my first update of my Do-it-Yourself graduate school program that I am doing, I guess, because I'm making an update, so I must be doing it. Excuse me while I tell Windows it's okay to do a thing I already asked it to do. Okay, I just finished the James Patterson MasterClass, and y'all, I had low expectations because, he's kind of like a 76-year-old white man, so, he's very straight. He's a very straight man. And I don't mean that as a huge criticism, it's just not my jam, really. But I will say, pretty decent, pretty good. One of the things that I constantly struggle with in terms of novels is the pacing. And alongside that, keeping the tension high, keeping the tension at the level that I want it to be in. It's not always high, it's just keeping the tension at the level that I want it to be in order to make the plot of the book work. And Patterson's great at that, and I do enjoy his novels. So, I haven't read them all, but I have enjoyed them. I understand his strengths, so that's why I was so interested in doing this masterclass. There is a group of the masterclass people that I internally refer to as the thriller bros, like these old straight white men who write these books that people fucking love. So I had relatively low expectations, and he massively exceeded my low expectations. He talked about romance like it's a thing people might want to write about and read about, which is so refreshing. And he pointed out that 70% of book purchasers are women, so write for the audience you want to be buying your books. So, I thought that was pretty cool. James Patterson does not have to know who his readership is. His books are going to sell because his name's on the cover, so I think it's pretty cool that he does seem to know and care. So yeah, all of those things, really, really cool. Loved it. He did a lot on outlining. James Patterson talks about outlining in a way that makes me excited to outline a book. He also is like, you read a really good outline, you can sell the book off the outline, which I'm sure you can if you're James Patterson. You certainly cannot if you're Kris Ripper. But that's totally okay. The entire expense of masterclass for the whole year will be 100% worth it if I actually outline a book. If I'm this excited and actually pull it off. So that is very exciting. I do look forward to, as a part of the class, you get to read a book outline for a book of his that I have not read. And, in my head, I'm cynical. So I'm kind of like, yeah, they told you needed class material. So maybe you just outlined it in retrospect. But I think I'll listen to the audiobook and read the outline and do some analysis of the outline and see how closely they relate, because I'm intrigued. I definitely, just from glancing at the outline, just reading the first couple of sort of chapter summaries, very cool. Much different than I outline. In this outline, he talks a lot about what he wants the reader to feel in each chapter. Not a lot. It's like a sentence, but it's a fair percentage of each summary is like, we want to love these people. We want to be these people. We want to, know these people. These are people that we really want to get to know more. And I guess it's just never really occurred to me to outline that way. But as a document that I'm going to go back to, I think that's a pretty cool bit of guidance for my future self. Like, in this scene, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to make people feel. So I love that. So yeah, pretty excited about that, and thought I would post a quick update. It is only day 2, but hey, I finished a whole masterclass. I'm pretty proud. I took 4,000 words of notes. In accordance to what I have been learning about the act of learning, I will now, hopefully today, actually go through those notes and pull out and rephrase everything that I think is particularly useful to me. There's a lot that's just fun, like his reported favorite Hollywood experience is being on The Simpsons. So that's just cute. But I don't need to rephrase that. I don't need to reference back to that. That's just like a fun little negative thing. So yeah, I'm going to go through today, look at my 4,000 words of notes, and pull out the things that are most relevant to my fake MFA program that I have designed and am implementing. Doing something. So yeah, there we go. Sorry that this is not the best background. I did have a nicer background on an earlier clip that had no audio. These things happen. Thanks so much for watching and playing along, even if that's just in the sense of watching. You can always find me at krisripper.com. You can always find me on patreon.com/krisripper, and you can find me on Facebook at Rippers Irregulars. All the links will be below. Thanks so much. Bye.